guys, so I'm going to be doing this really pretty look for you guys today. It's just a really elegant kind of side updo. I got inspired actually to do this from a picture of Carrie Underwood, of all people. I don't even really listen to her music, but she always wears her hair kind of side swept. And I saw a couple pictures of her with hair similar to this, and I got really inspired. So I wanted to do it. And it's perfect hairstyle for the holidays, so I really wanted to get this video up before the holidays because I've been getting a lot of requests for holiday hairstyles. So this is perfect for any holiday party, you guys. Whether it's for work, whether it's for, fun, even if it's just a date with your husband or boyfriend, or pretty much good for any kind of dressy occasion. So this is what it looks like from the front. You have the bump right here, and everything is just kind of pinned off to the side, and then the back looks like this. So everything is just sweeped over and then pinned here to the side. And it's super easy too, so you guys are really gonna like it. And I'm using the GHD flat iron today. It looks like this. I want to tell you a little bit about this flat iron before we get started. This is one of the best flat irons I have ever used in my life. I'm a professional hairstylist, as a lot of you guys know already. So I've used many flat irons in my day, especially high-end professional ones. And this is without a doubt one of the best flat irons I've ever used, period. It's a little bit on the spendy side, but it's worth the money. I would spend my own money on a flat iron, this flat iron. A lot of people ask that question, would you spend your money on it? Yes, I would. But anyways, it gets really hot, really fast, which I love. That's one of my main things about a flat iron, especially because I work on clients a lot where I have to turn on and off my flat iron a lot during one day. And you plug it in, it beeps once, you wait 30 seconds, literally like 30 seconds, and then it beeps again and it's ready to use, and it's like piping hot. It literally takes no time at all. So if you're one of those people who hates waiting for your flat iron to warm up, it's great for that. Also, if you have really curly, coarse hair that just is really unmanageable, that doesn't like to straighten at all, this is great. I've worked on a lot of people that have fine hair and a lot of people that have coarse hair, and this flat iron works great on any hair type, especially for people with coarse hair. So it's a great investment for that. And what I also love about it is that the on switch is on the inside, which I love. I hate it when I'm right in the middle of doing my hair and then all of a sudden my hair stops curling and I'm like, why isn't my hair curling, or why isn't it straightening? And it's because I accidentally hit the on switch, on off switch or something, and it turns off and I don't even realize it. Then I have to turn it on and wait forever for it to warm back up, This is actually on the inside, so it works really nicely. So yeah, you can get this at Beauty Choice. The information will be below if you're interested in this, but I'm just going to show you this really pretty elegant hairstyle with this flat iron so you just can kind of see how it works or whatever. So yeah, if you want to see how to do this look, just keep watching, guys. Bye! Alright, so what you want to do first is you want to pin up the bottom half of your hair, and we are going to start on the bottom for curling or whatever. So just pin it up using just a big clip. And what you're going to do to curl your hair is you just take a small section, I'm going to say like an inch section, and you want to put the flat iron right up at the root and then turn it backwards and just pull it straight out. Now the slower you go, the more curly you're going to get, and the faster you go, the more loose curl you're going to get. So it totally depends on what you're going for, but for this look we're going to do a looser curl. We don't want it to be too dramatic. There it is, just a really soft, pretty curl. I love it. Now it depends on what you want to do, but for me, I'm just going to curl all my curls kind of backwards. You can kind of go some back, some forward. It kind of depends on what you want to do, but it really doesn't matter too much with this look because you're going to be kind of just pinning it to the side, so you're not really going to be able to notice. So just hold the hair straight out from your head. That's going to help the curl form a little bit better as well. Just like that. So you have a really nice bouncy curl. And you're going to do that all the way around your head. And you don't want to spray it first either because that could make your hair a little bit sticky, which makes the flat iron a little bit harder to run through your hair smoothly. So you don't want to spray it first. So yeah. And also, you want to have clean hair. I've noticed that when I curl my hair with a flat iron, it tends to curl better when I have clean hair. Just because if I have dirty hair, I feel like my flat iron sticks a little bit, which makes the curls a little bit kind of deformed, I guess. So I prefer having clean hair when I curl with a flat iron. So go ahead and you want to curl your whole head. I'm going to put this in fast motion so you have to watch me curl the whole thing. But just do this all around your head and then I'll show you what to do next. Alright guys, so one thing I noticed is my damaged pieces, which obviously are my blonde streaks, they didn't curl as easy. Like the rest of my hair curled really, really easy, and then as soon as I got to the blonde it was like, it wouldn't curl as much. So you might want to take that into consideration if you have really damaged hair. You might want to take smaller sections because I just took the pieces that weren't curling, I split them up into like 3 instead of just 1, and they curled way better. So that's a good tip if you're having trouble with like your hair curling or whatever. Just take smaller sections and you should be fine. So once you have your hair all curled, you just want to spray it down. I'm trying to get better with my hairspray faces that everyone always makes fun of me for. This is how your hair is going to look. So as you can tell, it's really big and voluminous. It's a very different curl than just like a curling iron curl. It's just more full, I've noticed. Like when you curl your hair with a curling iron, it's a little bit flatter to your face. This is like more like voluminous and big and full. So if you're kind of going for that kind of curl, I would definitely consider curling with a flat iron instead. So now once your hair has cooled, just take your fingers and just kind of run your fingers through your hair like this. And it's just going to kind of loosen everything up and just make it a little bit easier to work with. Now what you're going to do is take your brush, and I'm going to just back comb the top part of my hair a little bit. You don't have to do this like insanely crazy or anything. Like you don't have to sit there and like rat your hair until it's like, you know, dead, but like you just want to like back comb it slightly. So just lightly with a really light hand. It's not going to be damaging if you just use a really nice hand. Back comb just little sections, and you just want to get some volume on top. And eventually, guys, I will do a video on how to brush out back combing because I know it's a really, really requested video, and I was going to do it in another video, but then I didn't because I forgot. So I will do that video eventually, but maybe not in this one. It'll just be too long if I do it in this one. But so just back comb pieces. It doesn't have to be perfectly back combed because it's going to be pinned. So just take your hair and then spray the back combing that you just did. So as you can tell, it's just lightly back combed. Okay, now what you want to do is just take half your hair right above your ears and just bring it back. It doesn't have to be perfectly parted off or anything like that. Just kind of take about half of your hair and put it off to the side. And you want to put it off to the side that you want your hair to kind of naturally swoop to the side on. So I want mine to be on this side, so I'm going to gather it all up on this side of my head, twist it, and then you just want to bobby pin it into place. Make sure you get the bump nice and big. It's definitely part of the look you're going for. And just pin that into place. Alright, and then you just want to spray. You really want it to stay all day or all night, whatever you're wearing this for. And don't be afraid to use bobby pins because you do want this to stay all night. You don't want it to fall out. So if you have really thick, coarse hair, just use more bobby pins. Just try to hide them as best as you can. It's okay if you don't hide them completely, but try to hide them as best as you can. But you want this to stay, so don't be afraid to use as many bobby pins as you need. Now we're going to bring all this hair over to this side because this is kind of the side we want it on. And just bring down any hair that you want down by your face. And if it didn't get curled very well, just take your flat iron and softly curl it down. You don't want it to be too curled, but I want my bangs to be straight. I don't want those to be really curled. And I'm going to flip my bangs out on the corner. So I'm just taking this top section of my bangs and lightly flipping them out. So I kind of want them to just flip out nicely. Do it with these long pieces. Just kind of finishes off the look a little bit. Alright, so now that you have like your bangs and everything fixed, you can spray them if you want. This piece of hair is like driving me crazy. It's like, doesn't belong on either side of my head. I hate that, it's so annoying. Just spray it into place. Alright, so once you have all the hair brought over, I'm going to turn around and show you this. Just take little sections like this section here. And then just lightly bring it over. And just lightly twist it. And take another piece and lightly twist it as well. And you can choose how much hair you want to put to the side. If you have this piece that you want to put up to the side, you can, or you can leave it out. It's totally up to you. I'm going to pin it in. Like I said, try to hide the bobby pins as much as possible. What I do usually, if I'm twisting something to the side, let's say the hair I'm pulling to the side so it's horizontal like this, I put the bobby pin in like this. I don't put it in like this because you're going to see the bobby pin that way. So I open the bobby pin and then I bobby pin it the direction that the hair is coming from. So if this is where the hair is attached to the head and I'm pulling it towards my elbow, I put the bobby pin in like this, and it stays really well and it hides really well too. So, alright, also you want to make sure that you get bobby pins the same color as your hair, because if you don't, you'll be obviously more likely to see the bobby pins. And if it's like the same color as your hair, if you see them slightly, it's fine. You know, hairstylists, even I've been doing hair for years, sometimes you can see the bobby pins a little bit, so don't worry about it too much. It doesn't have to be perfect, but just hide them as much as you can and get the same color. So this is what the back looks like. You just kind of pull hair off to the side, twist it, and then pin it into place. And it's supposed to look a little bit undone and kind of messy at the same time because you want it to look elegant. So that's what the back looks like. And then the side is just a side swept bun like this. And you have the nice bump on top, which I feel like totally finishes off the look. And of course, you guys know, I really like to have earrings in when I have my hair pulled up, because I feel like it just frames your face better. So if you're going to an event where your hair is up, definitely look into getting some earrings, because I know sometimes it's hard to accessorize or know exactly what to wear with certain dresses and stuff, but if your hair's up, just go for earrings and it'll be gorgeous. Alright, so that is the final look. I'll scoot back a little bit for you. And it's just totally gorgeous for any holiday party, a date, girls' night out, if you have like a really fancy work event that you have to go to. It's just a very, very fun spin-off to any other updo that you might do, you know. It's just kind of off to the side and really elegant and pretty. So I hope you guys like this look. Don't forget to check out my website, karaamley.com, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter. I'll put my Twitter link and everything in the lower bar as well. So I will talk to you guys soon. Also, if you're interested in the flat iron, all the information will be below with any coupon codes or anything like that. And yeah, so I'll talk to you soon, guys. Bye.